So the reason why we started is the chef that we have here. It's always been his dream to open up his own restaurant, and he works as a chef at a restaurant called The Urban, and this was like the closest thing to fulfilling his dream. And his love and his passion is cooking. So this kind of started, and we just serve authentic Mexican food with a more of a modern, classier touch to it. That's why, as you can see in our menu, it's more refined compared to other restaurants. It's just kind of like a plastered picture. And I think the reason why people connect with our food is because we really work hard to give you the freshest food, and presentation to us is so key. So that's why we try giving your food to the best ability and its highest potential.
So what's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish? My favorite dish probably have to be the Bistro's burrito, because just how elegantly it's presented to the customer in their box. It just comes showered with the spicy queso sauce, topped with queso fresco and cilantro. I just feel like that's just, it screams authentic Mexican food, but with just the classy, modern look that we go for.
And what's the name of your business?
Chocolate Bistro.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's good. Let's start from the beginning. Why you wanted to put this festival together last year, and you're in your second year.
Yeah. First year there was a festival put on by a gentleman named Juan Pelayo. It was the Happening, Portland Happening, and he did the first year at Analog Theater, and I think he kind of just got disappointed or burnt out, and him and I discussed him passing me the torch. So last year I made it official Psych Fest that we did at Hawthorne Theater the first night, and the second and third night were at the Star Theater here in Portland. So that's basically what lit the fire that he passed me the torch, basically. And
there was a need for it.
Yeah, definitely. There's so many shoegaze psych bands here, from like 60s era to 2016. So why not showcase these bands?
Yeah.
So this is the second year. Last year went out as good as I thought. It wasn't as great as I wanted it to be, but yeah. So this year I'm hoping for a good.
What's the biggest change for this year compared to last year?
Some vendors, a couple bigger bands. The 2-day pass thing went into action. We're doing a live stream via Audio Globe. I have more press coverage. I have more crew. So a little bit more money.
That's good. That's sweet.
Yeah.
What's your involvement in?
It's the promotion of the Facebook page, and just spread the word, make it more grander, in all aspects, to grab everybody from different genres into Psych Fest.
Yeah, it's not just psychedelic bands.
Psychedelic bands, no. Try to grab everybody that's, even outside, it's an introduction to as well. For those, oh my gosh, this is what's happening now, this is what it's about. It's a universal genre too, it's not just pigeon-held.
It's not just Portland music.
Not Portland, no. I mean, this is worldwide too as well, to bring everybody in, new fans and involvement too as well. Sponsors, supporters.
Do you see this growing out of a theater? Or?
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. Yeah. Next year, I want to have it outside. I want to have more vendors and maybe 2 stages and camping. That's the goal.
That would be the ultimate.
But I mean, permits and finding the right place, and everybody being on board. It takes a little bit.
Oh yeah, I do.
And again, we got to thank the brainchild, Juan Paleo. He started the first one, from a vision, from it being this awesome thing, and it takes a while, and it's going to gain momentum and become this huge thing to where we can have it be the two stage, the camping. It just takes time for the growth, and each year I think just keeps getting better and better and better, and that's the hopes too. To spread the word, because every town, every city has its own Psych event festival. So here, this would be Portland's baby, to make it the daddy, that you got to come out.
I noticed that between LA and San Francisco, Portland, there's a huge network going between the bands.
Yeah, and it's the networking, They do Psych Fest here, they'll cruise down to do that festival down there, or vice versa. If they finish theirs, they come up this way. It's just a big family network.
Everybody knows everybody.
Everybody knows everybody.
Oh yeah. From Kyle and me both growing up in LA.
Oh, heck yeah.
So and that makes a connection there to
totally
bands that are being able to come up this way, and Pow Magazine and all that. My San Francisco friends, and so yeah, and Boise, Idaho through High Hazel, I was able to contact them. Actually, last year I worked with Northwest Psych Fest, and we traded some bands like High Hazel, Doroteo, Julia Dream from Korea, and this year he's taking some of mine to play up there, and the same thing with Seagaze up in Seattle. We're trading a lot of the bands, so it's nice, yeah. We're making it worth the bands coming up here, not just for one show, so it's nice.
That's great. Good business.
Oh yeah,
trade-off here.
Well, yeah, like Kyle said, it's a family thing, and we're trying to keep it like a family. So, yeah.
And everybody's got like a connection, a branch, where we all just put that into one table, and it just becomes this amazing, great thing of the networking. Everybody benefits. No one's out. We try to bring the love.
What does the music scene here think about this festival?
People are supportive. People, I think, like there's a great show going on tonight, like the Satan's Pilgrims and Selwoods, great friends of mine, I love them. But sometimes they don't connect, and that's what I'm trying to do, bring everything. Last year, I had a lot of more of those 60s garage psychedelic bands, and this year I'm bringing a little bit more of the shoegazy current psych rock to this stage. Besides some just bizarre stuff like Zosma, you'll see it's just bizarre. And what's different from last year is the sponsors. I have Voodoo Donuts, or we have Voodoo Donuts, a Sizzle Pie this year, X-Rays on board again, the Vintage Pop-Up Shop, the Tarot Reader. So little by little, it's growing. Yeah.
And it would be nice to bring in some of the mom and pop shops on board too as well, music stores, anything that's able to contribute, because like I said, everybody's going to benefit. Them, us.
Portland has a rich culture, vintage culture.
Oh yes.
Clothes,
retro clothing.
Yeah,
you name it.
I can see that growing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the plan, to get everybody on board. More
Last words, Eric, before I end this interview?
I love you all.
I gotta say peace, guys.
Tell me who you are and what you do, and do you go to a lot of festivals and events?
My name is Holly Cole, and I am Crystal C. Tarot, and I do a fair amount of events. I'm thinking this is becoming my favorite event because it's just a good environment. If you do tarot, you end up doing it in a lot of weird places, I think, and so the psychedelic, hippie, trippy stuff is just so perfect. It's a great atmosphere, so I'm enjoying myself already.
You're ready for this week?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So how do you do your tarot cards? What's your angle for this? I mean, what's your style?
I like to say that it's a co-creative process where the person I'm reading for, it takes two to tango, and so they're free to jump in or help steer. I like to say I kind of give the generalization in a lot of ways, and then they can kind of say, oh, well, this, means this, because the cards can refer to many different aspects of life, and so honing in on like one is kind of part of the co-creative process where they can help single it out, and then we go from there. So
I see. Okay, so from that point on, you kind of can help them out where it's going to happen, or what's
the message can become more clear to me when they kind of give some feedback.
Okay.
But it's basically, I think of tarot as like a message from yourself or from your subconscious, which you can't always access, or it's a great way because it's all pictures. Your subconscious doesn't operate in words, it operates in images and symbols, and so you're getting to bring the images and symbols to your waking life and interpret them in your consciousness, and then you can make some sense of it and bridge your subconscious and your conscience together and make it work for you.
Right. Interesting. I never heard that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also kind of like a mini therapy session, or actually a really heavy-duty therapy session. Therapy is based on what you tell your counselor, and the counselor speaks to what you've spoken. Tarot isn't based on you saying anything. It goes straight down to the deepest parts that you don't want to talk about necessarily, but now you're gonna. So I have people cry at tarot readings because they're processing and they're healing, and it's all positive. So tarot isn't scary. People get hung up on thinking it's fortune telling and like all about predicting the future, and it's really not. The spread that I do has two future cards. One's immediate future and one's farther reaching future. The immediate future is a little more set in stone because it's based on the life you've already been living, and thus the energy you've already created for your next steps.
Right.
The future, you haven't lived that life yet, and so that's mutable. You can change that. If you get a kind of negative card in the future, that can be a heads up so you can correct course and then change the outcome.
Fascinating. Yeah, that's really fascinating. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just try it if you haven't.
Do you have a website?
I do have a website, Crystal Seed Tarot, on I think Wix, but I'm also on Facebook. So that's the easiest place to find me.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
2, 3, you're in.
All right. So Eric asked Heather and myself to do this whole thing to sort of add another dimension, I guess, a backdrop to this type of a festival, so that it's a little bit more of a full experience. Delving into what things were like in the past, a time that was really inspiring. There were a lot of interesting things going on, social climate-wise. Music seems to get people through a lot of really difficult emotional times. It could be an escape. It could be, quote-unquote therapy, to a certain degree. And the clothing kind of went hand in hand with that. I think most people agree, especially with psychedelic music. So, getting into the super interesting textiles and colors and whatnot. So we just wanted to present something like that here to sort of enrich the whole experience. And I'm sure not everyone is on board with it, but I think more people are than are not.
So you've also worked with other people to get all this clothing together, right?
Yeah, we actually what we wanted to do was figure out a way for actual brick and mortar storefront business owners to get their inventory out of their store, because typically they sit inside and they're not really able to get out to maybe offer their items to people that don't even know that their store is there. So we've sort of agreed to bring their items here and offer them. So brought some items from Razor Ragtime in the Hollywood district, Northeast, and right there at Burnside and 7th, a Bombshell Vintage. Brought some of those items over here. The rest is ours. So we're kind of doing it's a multifaceted concept. So we're trying to do as much as we can and have fun with it, you know.
Yeah.
And allow others to have a good time with it.
No
too.
pressure or stress to pull it together.
No way.
Good.
Yeah.
And what's your name? And
Jason Stockman.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Jason. I appreciate it very much for talking to Pow Magazine.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure.
Okay, so tell me who you are and what kind of music you play.
I'm Kevin. I'm from Mosquitto. It's like California psychedelic. It's like groovy rock.
Yeah. How long have you been had this project together?
I started working on it a couple years ago, and then more recently it started to take fruition with a lineup. Originally I went in and just produced and played most of the material at a studio in Hollywood called Boulevard. Steely Dan recorded Asia there, a really cool studio. So I got good recordings from it, and then from that I was able to start to get better players, start to put it together.
Yeah.
Got my buddy who was with me in Last American Buffalo, and he's on bass, and Andrew from Black Apples. Yeah, he's on lead guitar.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You got a ragtag team to help you out for this festival?
Yeah. I put a couple guys together that I knew from Slow White, and they would just threw it together by practicing on the road and on the acoustic in hotel rooms and listening to the music in the car, and it came together.
That's great.
Yeah, it actually sounds really tight. Like the drummer's pretty, anal retentive about it, and he's like really stoked. So it's a good sign.
I'm looking forward to seeing your performance.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Los Angeles. We're very thankful to be here. Thank you, Eric, for having us. Thank you, Sam, for coming up.
I wrote this song like a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, yes.
Just by doing that.
rock and roll.
Running by levels out there? Are they good? Can you hear Matthew singing? Can you hear his guitar?
Cool.
Hey, can I turn up my stage volume a little? Yeah?